I'm Angela Martin and welcome to 7 Williamson Drive in Kuranda. This is such a sought after location because it is truly dress circle and we have $1 million homes at the end of the street. So that makes this property, this fabulous little lifestyle property, phenomenal value for money. And not only is the house cute and gorgeous, but what makes it super duper duper special is that it backs onto state forest reserve. So that means fewer neighbours and you really do feel as if you're in your own little world. So let's go in and have a look. But before we do, don't forget to press that little subscribe button so that you can see more fabulous properties just like this one. We're going to fall in love with it. Just love all the little organics that, look at that, that's all like a little wooden log wall. Now, before we do a little bit of orientation, clearly we can go into the house two ways, upstairs, downstairs. So we'll come back and we'll have a look downstairs at the carport section, but these are beautiful. As I said, we've got our logs and we have these fabulous rock stairs and rock walls. So we're going to head up that way past a little baby balcony and we're going to head into the inside of the house and then we're going to work our way down and then back out into the gardens. Love these stairs. Now, everywhere you look, it's got a feeling of nature, and you can see, I love those little corridor lines, but the rock walls or the wooden walls, the rock stone pavers, the rock stone steps come up into what I'm just super excited to show you is, I said at the beginning, it's cute and it's gorgeous and it's a bit sort of bohemian and a bit shabby chic, and so unlike what you would expect in the rainforest, which makes it even more fabulous. But anyway, we've come up here, so this would be your secondary way probably to come in. Normally you just drive your car in underneath and you'd come upstairs, but this is special. Fly screen, beautiful fly screen door, and just have a little turn around here so we can actually see that we're on Williamson Drive and we feel as if we are in the middle of the rainforest. So this little gorgeous entrance deck is just beautiful. The house is all steel framed, so low maintenance. So I'm going to get you to come up. And of course entrance halls or entrance areas or entrance nooks are absolutely rare. Normally you come straight into a house and you're either in the kitchen or you're in the living room or a hallway, but this is actually a big space. So I do love that fly screen door. But one of the first brilliant things that you'll notice is these fabulous, and look, they might not be for everyone, but I happen to love the colors and the vibrancy of these tiles, and it just adds, well, a little bit of a, I don't know, like we're about to see something really special because they are different. And here we are. This is just a beautiful, beautiful space. Now, I can guarantee when we were standing at the front gate and we spoke about the house and we spoke about the house in the rainforest, that you did not expect to see such a gorgeous little, as I said, cute house. So kitchen, I love this kitchen. It's natural, it's simple, it's beautifully done, and we've sort of got almost like a cosmopolitan feel with the tiles, a sort of modern tiles, stainless steel. We've got electric cooktop and oven, and of course we've got these fabulous, almost like ash oak flooring, which is robust, and again it gives it a bit of a of a modern feel whilst we're in this beautiful, I mean, look at that. We've got rainforest views out of the kitchen. We've got a great big, it's actually quite a big little pantry area in there. Just pop your little head in there. There's a spot there for microwave or, you know, an extra little bit of whatever you want. But this, I love the colour. I love the fact that we've got the wood up into the ceiling, and it just gives you that sense of space. And this is just absolutely fabulous. We have big windows. So if you come out here, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you actually feel as if you are in the rainforest. Of course, we're in the rainforest, but you really feel like you're in a little tree house, and the natural ventilation of the trees in the summer is going to keep this house so much cooler. Of course, we've got fly screens, so all these windows can open and close, and they're tough because we're a little bit high up, and you certainly don't want to be jumping out your window. But this, again, with a low maintenance, steel and aluminium, but it feels brilliant. It absolutely feels brilliant. Before we head in here, I just want you just to have a look through those windows and just get a sense of how fabulous this is. Have to admit that those rainforest views are unbelievably stunning. And of course, if you are a creative person in any shape or form, the inspiration there would be just like unimaginable, or you could imagine what it'd be like. It'd be fabulous. Now, love this. This room could actually be, it's currently used as a bedroom, but this room could be an extension of the living room. And look at this. Easy open and close. I just love that. So you have privacy, so that could be your main bedroom, or it could be a guest bedroom, or, as we said, it can be opened up and it can just be an extension of the living room. It has an ensuite. It has a little robe, and of course it's still got those beautiful natural light coming in. So come on in. Again, you'll see if you were in bed, you have rainforest, but ultimate privacy. Remember, we're back onto state forest, and it is calm and it's unbelievably quiet. But check this out, you're gonna love this. This again has these fabulous, and I mean fabulous, colourful tiles. They are in shower recess. Now this is a good size. Regular size this way, sort of double size that way, with a nice big shower head and toilet, and of course vanity. We have fabulous sliding doors. They're not doors, they're windows, Angela, and of course again they're fully fly screened. So this is a brilliant, like I said, master retreat, or master ensuite, or just another guest area, or like we said, part of the living room, and then this could just be the main bathroom. But I love those lampshades. I don't know if you noticed them when we came in, but they again just add a little bit of organic. So we're going to head downstairs, explore, and then we're going to head out into the garden. don't you just love the wooden staircase? Nice, solid, gorgeous wooden, again, organic handrail. They easily get up and down. Now, when we come downstairs, we've got a laundry here, orientation. We've got a bathroom that we'll just have a little look at. And then behind you, we've got another couple of bedrooms. But you'll also notice that we have two doors. This was a little modification, if you like, years and years and years ago. So this is the door that when we come in the carport, again, nice and screened, this is where we come in. So we can come in, not worry about getting wet, and we can head upstairs into the kitchen. Now, drum roll. This is an unbelievably beautiful space. Now, we can use beautiful, we could call it decadent. It's actually a bit decadent. We can call it luxury because it is. Look at this. Bubbles galore. You can just imagine relaxing at the end of the day in your very own claw. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Bubble bath, something like a resort. And of course, we've got, again, frosted glass here. Not that you need it because we're very private, we're 100% private. But I just love things like the attention to detail with the style of the taps. We're not looking at ugly toilets, nice, fresh and modern. And of course, these bits here, little vanity, you don't see things like that very often. So when you're in here, you just feel as if you are, again, in your own little world. It's magnificent. So we're just going to head round down the hallway and we're going to check out those other couple of little bedrooms. So this is bedroom number 2. And when we talk about elevation, again, hopefully you can see this. You might not be able to see me if we look out here, but we really do feel as if we have nature coming into the room, and it just absolutely sparkles. It really does sparkle. Again, we've got our fly screens and our aluminium windows. We've got a cupboard just behind us here, and a little sort of open nook area used as storage just now, but this is where the stairs come down, so plenty of space in there to put in, well, just extra little bits and bobs. We all have extra little bits and bobs. And then of course we have the other room, 3rd bedroom or office, and again, I just love the warmth and the colours on all those little light fittings. They really are beautiful. Natural light, rainforest. So this could be a writer's room, it could be an art room, could be a craft room, because you are just inspired with what you see. It is just, you have to be here to feel the calm. So we're going to head back along the hallway, back through the carport, and we're going to have a little explore of the garden. You love, I'm going to go on about that bathroom. So we are going to head out into the garden. We've got quite a lot of land, sunny open land up the front of the house that borders Williamson Drive. Some fruit trees, we will have a look at that. But before we do, we'll just head down the back and just have a look back up at the house, so you get a sense of, again, a nice big open sunny space. But before we do, this is such a fabulous double carport. And of course, this is the driveway. Come in here, plenty of space for 2 cars, and arguably, you know, it is pretty high, so, you know, if you needed a little bit of extra space, you possibly could, I don't know about building it in, I'm not an engineer and I'm certainly not a builder, but there is just so many options. And again, it's our best friend in the wet tropics. It's a steel framed house, as I mentioned. So we're going to head down there, have a little look, and on the way we have got a little swing. Of course, behind us you would have seen before, the current owners have children, so we have a beautiful big trampoline. Trampoline's not staying with the property, but there is obviously space for one. So let's go down there and have a look, and then we'll head back up the front. absolutely just fabulous. We had the view, the back of the house with those natural gorgeous tree fans, and this is a sort of open sunny area, as we can see just at the back of the house. And I do promise we will go up and have a look at the front and the fruit trees in just a minute, but I wanted us to just get a feel for how beautifully natural and peaceful and glorious this whole property is. And of course, because we're back onto state reserve, you know, natural rainforest, you don't care where your 1 acre boundary ends, because this is what we're looking out into. Gorgeous little pandanus, and you can hear the birds, you can hear the butterfly wings. It really is just unbelievably peaceful. So big breath. We're going to head up the front and have a little baby explore before we do a wrap up. Come on up. Got beautiful, I love the garden, I love the rainforest, and it's always fabulous to see what sort of plants people have. And these are, I think they're called philodendrons. Please don't quote me on this. How great's this? You've got space for a trampoline if you've got children. If not, you've just got a nice big flat area that you can use. In this area up here, it's natural. If we have a look back here, this is where we came in. We came up those beautiful rock steps, all man-made by the current owner. And then if you have a little sneak peek down through here, you can see that that takes us down into the carport area. So you're in amongst the rainforest, but you have open, bright, sunny patches, beautiful views, and little walkways. So let's just have a little look up here. This could be where you have your veggies. This could be where I think somebody's already got veggies in here. They look like little pumpkins or little sweet potatoes or something. But there are, believe it or not, there's another one of those philodendrons, that are fruit trees. So hard to imagine that we have bananas. We've got turmeric. Here's the bananas here. Can you see just where that lovely little dangly bit of fruit is? That will be, at some point in time in the not too distant future, a big bunch of bananas. Gorgeous little stag fan. And we have, oh, this is another really good view. You can see the house down here, and this is the driveway where we came in. And that chili bush, and I believe is a miracle fruit. Now, anyone who knows about miracle fruit will actually know that those berries turn sweet into sour and sour into sweet. So you might have seen things where people have one of those little berries and then they eat a lemon and it tastes mega sweet. It's phenomenal stuff. But space, plenty of space. Love these banana leaves. Absolutely love these banana leaves. This is just to let you see that we've got just tranquility. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We're going to head back down to the house. We're going to do a wrap up. Oh, I really shouldn't be sitting down, but it is just so unbelievably comfy. I really hope you've enjoyed this wonderful little baby film of number 7 Williamson Drive. And if you just take half a second just to breathe in the relaxation and the calm that this property clearly, hopefully now you've been able to get a sense of, it is just truly inspirational. So location is brilliant, so close to Kuranda village, dress circle Kuranda, and of course we are, oh, can you hear those birds? I'm going to hear the birds. So close to Kuranda, and of course we're on an acre, beautiful natural rainforest, but we are backing onto reserve state forest. So what we see here is what goes for miles and miles and miles, and what we see here goes for miles and miles and miles. So you really can come home at the end of the day and just truly relax. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187. visit the website angelamartin.tv, and please don't forget to press that little subscribe button if you want to see more fabulous rainforest or luxury lifestyle properties like this. So look forward to catching up.